This is John Deere Evergreen Implement right on Pioneer Way. What we're looking at is the blades on the assessments on the auger that's connected to the John Deere Evergreen Implement, or John Deere RDO. This auger assessments and blade cutter, which is covered with serrated blade assessments, cutters, and auger, and the apparatus of John Deere RDO equipment here in Moses Lake, Washington, is equivalent to the operating manual, and that is Bruce at John Deere Evergreen Implement. Bruce has a upgrade systems that's run on John Deere Evergreen Implement RDK storage systems that are connected to all the hardware that's connected to John Deere Evergreen Implement. Now the hardware has a hydraulic control shim pressure diagnostic parts. This is the charger pressure for post filter. This is the switch. We got the dip, which is auxiliary pressure dip switch, and we got a charger pressure switch. We also have a charger pressure filter, and then we got the brake release, the motor low speed, the platform lower, tilt extend, the retract, the platform raise, left float INC, and the right float descendant and right float INC, like Cimaron 5 INC, Vancouver, Hardia, Restaurant Bar Motel at the Sunset Acres JD310, the most powerful John Deere equipment on the planet ever built on Moline, Illinois. Original John Deere equipment that was built at Sunset Acres, moved and transmits, and it says United States of America on it, but it says JD310. They don't make those anymore, and now it's new fat. Now it's authorized. It says right float Cimaron 5 INC, and it also says left float Cimaron 5 INC. Now this grader has this part is FH3266455. This part is a AFH21279. This is another part. It's AFH212797. Another part's AF212796. Another part is LHC38T47. Part is AFH214834. Order number 7122221001001. And then we got the periodic maintenance operating manual for the detailed information. The front wheel nuts, real nuts for the VSR would be the VSR is VSR is connected to DeWalt for bolts to pull all these nuts and bolts out of the transmission, which would be the number 1, which is the front wheel nuts, rear wheel bolts. The brake end is the final drive ends, the engine oil filter, the pump drive gear gas, the fuel tank, the radiator, the fuel cooler, the engine rain cap, also the engine filter, the fuel tank inlets and strainers, the fresh and air filters, and this is the overhaul. This is an overhaul. This is going to be an overhaul for the John Deere Evergreen Implement. This is an H260, but this is a manual operation for 5,000 to 10,000 hours. 4,000, 10,000 hours is a minimum for the hydraulic. It's going to VSR DeWalt and a Milwaukee, which is another 400-pound torque for a smaller base price versus the other price. As Bruce says, the owners of John Deere in Othello, Washington, on Highway 26 and number 1 on called Olson Properties. That's Eric Olson, the owners of course, Pro Build has the DeWalt VSR Impact, but they have a Milwaukee has a 400-pound torque, and plus you get another battery and some more accessories on top of that, and some little more tools for the price. And my reference guide on number 36 and my reference guide for number 1736 is the tighten after first hour and then every 4 hours until torque is maintained. Now this is a replace oil filter 50 hours, replace oil filter after 100 hours. And this is the replace oil filter 50 hours. This is drain water sediment, and that's clean debris of fines, debris fins, and also rain caps and primary filter. This is the check water level, clean drain fuel tank, sump, and replace oil filter. And this is also the clean debris from the clean debris of fins, and place and inspect the seat belts and the belts as I did on the blades. Now you remember, John Deere Evergreen Implement, and that's Bruce, the owners of the property, owners of John Deere. One it's called RGO. Now this is a price check for the DeWalt VCR and the Milwaukee. The torque pressures for the guidance and the lubing for the grease gun, and it has, as you can tell, replaced and refurnished, and put belts in for the blades. As you can tell, reverse before and after effect. And this is the after and before effect of the blades. Compensate for the wear and tear. Now the blades has a moderated take off the debris and wear out. Get the belts out of the way. As you can tell, what it looked like before and after, which is good. The belts, assessments, and the operated, which is the leverage. This is the what we were talking about on the and the mounting placement, which gives a better function, as you can tell, versus what it looked like before. Definitely updated and then fabricated. Microsoft 365, go figure. This is an auger, and it does an RDK system. Sits on a computer generated individual for anchorage and bushels and producing a propel. And this is a universal joint, so that'd be lubed by the grease gun. Grease gun, nipples. And then we got the assessor on the belts, tonnage, rakeage, and also the belts that are inspected for replacement. John Deere, everything gets the Gators, which has new operated with the cubicles for the winter season. For the since we had a bad winter duration of springtime, we got a lot of people coming in for their lawnmowers. They got the decking, which are on left and right flank, which has blades and moderated blades, and they're coming in and getting maintained. As you can tell, this is probably the best rundown you can get. This is the XUM825M. This is the other XAU S4. This is the X82FM, and this is the John Deere one, 4x4, which is built-in services that are built on the gate. This one has the updated system with the clutch, brake, cylinder, with the roll cage, and then it's updated with the this one has the roll cage feature, and also the cans and the bars and the gator. Since 1993, this is a 4x4 series XU95M. This is 15,800, and this is the XUM. XUM has moderated by John Deere Evergreen Implement on the shift. Got low, all-wheel drive, four-wheel drive, rear lock, and also front low, and also neutral and reverse. All-wheel drive, four-wheel drive, rear lock, and all-wheel drive. And these systems are pretty much updated on the individual systems I got here at John Deere Evergreen Implement. As you can tell, the fabricated individual polaris are carried out to a satisfactory service versus the capabilities of the future.